ตัวละคร พฤติกรรม สถานที่ หน่วยงาน วิชาชีพ และเหตุการณ์ต่างๆในซีรีส์เรื่องนี้เป็นเรื่องสมมุติที่สร้างขึ้นเพื่อความบันเทิงเท่านั้นโดยมิได้มีเจตนาชี้นำหรือส่งเสริมการกระทำใดๆที่เกิดขึ้นในเรื่องโปรดใช้วิจารณญาณในการรับชม
Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel Rocks Entertainment. Today we are reviewing enemies with the benefits. Episode 2. The tension between Lal and Wine had always been obvious to everyone and the company from the very first day they met. They were like fire and ice, completely different, constantly clashing and unwilling back down from any arguments. Lal, the confident and ambitious head of sale, believed in a quick decision, bold strategies, and emotional instinct. She was expressive, loud, and sometimes impulsive, but undeniably talented. On the other hand, Wine, the calm and strict head of accounting, valued logic, discipline, and precision. She followed rules strictly and had a reputation for being good-hearted. Their department constantly conflicted. Sales wanted flexibility, accounting demanded structure, and right in the middle of it all were Lal and Wine, arguing and meeting, exchanging sarcastic remarks, and silently competing for dominance. But everything changed one unexpected night. A night that changed everything. After a long, exhausting day at work, both Lal and Wine ended off at the same company event. Neither of them planned to stay long, but Fat had other ideas. Lal, slightly tipsy, found herself prostrated after yet another argument with Wine earlier that day. Meanwhile, Wine, who rarely drank, decided to have a glass of wine just to relax. Their eyes met across the room. At first, it was the same old tension, sharp glances, unspoken challenges. But something felt different this time. Maybe it was the dim lights, the music, or the exhaustion from constantly fighting. Lal approached Wine. What, going to lecture me again? Lal tasted. Wine smiled slightly. Only if you start another argument. For the first time, neither of them raised their voices. Instead, they'll talk, really talk, about work, about stress, about expectation, about how trying it was to always be the strong ones. The wall between them slowly started to break, and then something unexpected happened, a moment of silence, a lingering gaze, and suddenly they were closer than ever before. That night, their relationship crossed a line neither of them had ever imagined. The next morning was awkward, very awkward. Lal woke up first, realizing that what happened. Panic filled her mind. This is a disaster, she whispered to herself. Wine, however, appeared calm, almost too calm. It was just a mistake, Wine said, getting dressed as if nothing unusual had happened. Lal frowned. A mistake? Wine nodded. We were tired. It means nothing. Those words hit Lal harder than she expected. Fine, Lal replied coolly, let's pretend it never happened. And just like that, they agree. No emotion, no attachment, no one would ever know. Friends with the benefits are something more. This is a question. Someday fast at the office, everything went back to normal, or at least it seemed that way. They argued and meeting. They avoided eye contact and front of other. They acted like enemies, but behind closed doors, things were very different. Their connection continued secretly, quietly. They became proud with the benefits. No string attached, no feeling allowed. At least that was the rule. The struggle between heart and mind. This is another exemption for this episode sometime, but emotions are not something you can control easily. Lal began to notice small change. When was not is a cool, it is she pretend to be. She remembered small detail about Lal. She tried to help with the work. She even smiled, rare but real. Lal found herself thinking about wine more often, not just physically but emotionally. Why do I care? Lal asked herself one night. Meanwhile, wine was also struggling through. She had a better. She started paying attention to Lal laughter, her energy, her fashion. Something about Lal made her feel alive, but Wine refuses to admit it. Feeling complicated thing, she reminded herself that their relationship continued hiding it became more difficult. Their colleagues started noticing strange behavior. Tenkova, Lal close friend, became suspicious. Why do you two suddenly stop fighting when you are alone? She asked playfully. Lal quickly denied it. Don't be ridiculous. But deep down she knew this could not stay hidden forever. Even Prao and other in the office began to see something unusual. The tension between Lal and the Wine no longer felt like a hater. It felt like something else, something deeper. Thanks to a complicated tolerance when Bass and colleagues started showing and trust in Lal. He was kind, charming, and openly expressed as a feeling. Lal tried to ignore it, but Wine noticed. And for the first time, Wines felt something she could not control. Jealousy when Bass got too close to Lal. Wine's expression changed. Her usual calm demeanor cracked slightly. You seem busy these days, Wine said coolly one evening. Lal smirked. Why? Does it bother you? Wine pused. Not at all, she replied, but her eyes said otherwise. That night, their interaction was different, more intense, more emotional, more complicated. One night, after another secret meeting, Lal finally spoke what had been building inside her. What are we doing, Wine? Wine, stay silent. This is not just physical anymore, Lal continued. Wine looked away. You are overthinking, she said, but Lal shook her head. No, you are avoiding. Silence filled the room. For the first time, the truth stood between them, undeniable and heavy. They both felt it, but neither wanted to admit it. Despite their efforts, their heart were already involved. Each touch felt different. Every conversation carried meaning. Every glance revealed hidden emotion. They were no longer just enemies. They were no longer just friends with the benefits. There was something more, something neither of them planned, something neither of them could control. Episode 2 ended with the emotional tension rising between Lal and Wine. They stand across the road, continue pretending it's just physical, or admit the truth about their feeling. As Lal walked away, she whispered to herself, I'm already falling, or not I. Meanwhile, Wine watched her live conflicted, silent, and unsure because for the first time in her life, logic was not enough. Her heart was speaking, and she didn't know how to respond. Though their story has just begun, for enemies to secret lover to something dangerously close to love. What will happen when the truth is revealed? Will they protect their heart or finally give in to love? There, as the question remarks. And that's where episode 2 leaves us. From enemies who couldn't stand each other but to secret partner hiding behind fake arguments, Lal and Wine are now standing at a dangerous line where no feeling slowly torn into something real. But the biggest questions still remain. Can they keep pretending? Or will their hidden emotion destroy everything they try to protect? Because sometimes the more you try to hide love, the stronger it becomes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more episode breakdown and full story reviews. And tell me in the comments, are you Team LOL or Team Wine? See you in the next episode. Bye for now. Take care, and I will remind it again. Subscribe my YouTube channel for more interesting video. Thanks.